Good afternoon, this is DW from Florida. Today I'm going to be talking about life's lessons on a garbage disposal unit and what could happen to it. Now obviously I'm just dealing with a unit at the moment that the sink is not letting the water go, as you can see. Let me just get something here. You can see the water inside it. It's holding the water. Now the unit, this might splash out, so let me just, I'm going to put this over there so it doesn't. The unit it's spinning it around, but it's staying in there. The water's not being sucked out. Now that's one of two things. It could be a blockage inside. Now they did tell me that if you can see, let me just see, you can see the eggshells, and inside there's, you don't see it, but inside there is floating white, looks like paper, but it's actually the eggshell, the membrane I'd say it was, floating around, and they put loads of eggshells inside and it's churned it up, spat it out. But as it started to do, I think they also put potato peelings in there, which may have now clogged the actual unit itself. So obviously the first thing before sticking your hands inside here, or fingers like I just did, is to unplug the unit. So you can see the black cable, follow the lead, follow it where it goes, disconnect, so you know you're not going to get any problems. Now, if you stick your fingers, if you can stick your fingers in there, you can feel the blades, and if the actual unit turns, the actual base, which it is turning, and so is the little blades inside there, then that's saying it's probably full. And it's clogged up somewhere on the pipeline up here. So what I'm going to do, let me just put this on here and excuse my hands. Let's see. You see that pipe? Yeah. The towel's being put down to catch any water. I'm going to put a bucket underneath. It's got the two openers here. Let's start with one. See how much water comes out of this section. Right. And if I unloosen, it's literally just unloosening some of the pipes. If it's tight, get a cloth around it until it, because that'll help give you a grip. Right, so we've got water coming out of there. Don't pull it straight off until it all comes out. Get as much water. So that's showing me that it is actually coming out of there. So the water inside here now has come down, so that means the clog wasn't there. It's probably somewhere around this point here going out, or just here. And the reason why I think it's somewhere around here is because when I turn on the tap on the other side of the sink, the water goes down. Yep, the water goes down and doesn't clog up. So somewhere along this pipe here, it's clogged up. There we go. I can see all the eggshells. Right, what I'm going to do is put water in the sink where this one is, where the disposal unit is, just to see if water comes straight out again. Just to wash it through. And as you can see, it's coming straight through. That then means, oh yes, you can see it. So I'm going to turn this So what they've done is, as you can see there, eggshells. And those eggshells are not moving because at the very back, let's see if we can get some light on that. It doesn't help having the light in the wrong direction. Yeah, at the very back of this pipe, just where it joins here, it looks like potato peelings have got caught there, so the water's not going down. So it's a matter of just taking the pieces off and rebuilding it. So we're going to we've undone this on here, and now we just need to undo this section here. And then that should pop down on it. Yep, that should come down like that. And then we'll take it up. It's just a big jigsaw. Gosh, all that stuff coming out of it. Eggshell. And it's still clogged up. I can see it clogged. And I think the reason, there's a tight inside here. There's a slanted area there with a tight hole here. So this is for this water to come straight down and not get any interference and not do any feedback on this pipe here, which leads to your garbage disposal. So it's like that, obviously. So there's a little groove here going inside, and then the slant to stop the water going back. And on that section there, it's actually got caught. So I'm just going to tap this out the best way I can. I'll probably have, I can see it, yeah. Oh gosh, that's terrible. Right, there's something to stick inside it and clean it out. I'm going to take this outside. I don't know if you can see it actually. At the very back. Yeah, it's awkward to see. But at the very back you'll see that little ledge, and in between that, I can see it perfectly like this, but you guys can't. So I'm going to pause it. I'm just going to take this outside to a hose pipe. You can probably just see it. I'm going to get a hose pipe on that and jet wash it out. I can't do it obviously in the sinks because the sink pipes are both open. So once I've done that, I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so I've been outside and jet washed it out, or cleaned it out with a hose pipe. And as you can see, the potato peelings, that's just a few of them. There was more than that, but it did all stuck together and clogged up. And just show you the insides now. You can see how clean it looks, a lot cleaner. And that pipe there, nothing inside there, and nothing there. That's that little lip I was telling you about, where the water goes down and doesn't backfeed on this pipe. So that's that. I'm going to put that back together. I do want to show you though, while I'm out here with the garbage disposal, if you ever get problems with a garbage disposal and it's not working, it suddenly stops working, and first thing to try is when you get yourself inside, I'm going to get this light on here. When you get yourself, first of all, obviously unplug it. You can see the base to the actual unit there. If you can put your hands in that and that area is not moving, so you stick your hands in, your fingers that you can get in, and I can do it actually there, and turn it. If that rim or that base doesn't turn left, right, whatever, then something might be jammed inside down there, because there's only a small hole to break everything up and it goes. You can see the little hole there. That's the piece, and next to it there's a little hole. So that's what it's sending it down that edging. And there's another hole there. It looks like that might be breaking, I don't know. Yeah, there's a hole there as well. There's a different section for it there. Anyway, so if that can't move, then something's jammed. Sometimes you get people put bones in there, chicken bones. I've had that before, and the chicken bones will clog in between there and not turn it. And then when it doesn't turn, and then you try and turn it on, and it's going making a high-pitched whining but not moving, and then suddenly it'll just stop because you've overheated it. The inside here there's a little red button. If you press that red button, that resets it, but make sure you're clearing out the area first. Always before sticking your fingers inside there, unplug it. Once you've unplugged it, you take away the mess, the bone, the whatever's stopping it, and then press your button, plug it back in, and it should work. That's your safety switch right there. To take these off, they're very simple. Once you've done this bit where you've taken off the pipe work, then obviously all you need to do is this here at the top, this hook, this there. This is obviously rusting, or it needs just tapping with a hammer. Tap it, hold it, tap it at the same time up here. That will start to unloosen the collar, as we call it, that collar there. And then obviously replace it with a new one, or clean it all out, or do what you need to do and put it back, and then it should work. So that's the disposal unit. This is a GE model, but it doesn't really matter. Sometimes there's a half a horsepower or a full 1 horsepower. It doesn't really matter. It's common to have a 1 or a half, depending on how big the kitchen is or how fancy you want to be. Ignore that phone number. That's a plumber, obviously, in Orlando. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to put this back together and then I'll show you it working. Okay, so everything's been put back together. I've checked these links to make sure there's no water dripping from there. I've put water through it already just to make sure, to fill it up, see if anything comes out. Nothing. I'm going back to the top, and we're going to put more water inside here. And if it was clogged up, which we know it isn't, that would start to fill up. And one more check for the water. Let's put this water on here. Just putting some water down there as well. Check, see if there's any leaks. No leaks whatsoever. That's good. So this is DW signing out for now. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Ask me as many questions as you want. If you need any assistance with anything, I'll help you through it. Thanks very much. Have a safe 2020, and see you on the other side. Bye for now.